Welcome to Dance with Disease. My name is Dustin Anderson, also known as the Purple Pirate. In 2016, my index finger started wiggling, which is great if you're training a dog, but I don't have a canine companion. And then the word Parkinson's came into my life. Or as my alter ego would say, Parkinson's. I knew from the beginning that this was not the downward spiral of doom as guaranteed by the brochures, but a kick in the ass to look at my life and change. This podcast is dedicated to sharing my magical journey of healing through trying every alternative therapy imaginable. Thanks for joining me. Let's dance.
Thank you for tuning in. My name is Dustin, and I am dancing with the commonly thought of horrible disease of Parkinson's. And I'm riding my bike right now because I'm riding my bike on my way to do something fun, which I should be including cycling as a fun activity because I've done lots and lots of it. But I have cycling in my mind as a source of transportation. It was fun at the beginning, but now I see it as something else. I mean, I am enjoying it. So the point of the matter is I had an epiphany today, and the epiphany is this. Since I was a kid, I've had navigating an intersection. So since I was a kid, I had dreams of being in jail or being chased by a monster and frozen. I couldn't move. Let me say that again. I've had dreams for 30 years of my life of being frozen and not being able to move in fear. Do you see the metaphor? Do you see the direct connection? Maybe it's not even a metaphor. It's a direct connection of the experience that I'm having right now. Frozen in fear. It's less and less, and I have to admit that last Thursday I had a moment where I wrote an email with my hands working perfectly. I'm healing, folks. I'm healing. The proof is in the pudding. And I bet you some lab coat devotees like, well, that was a moment of something kinesia discovered by such and such lab coat. Fuck off. I'm the master of my destiny. I get to determine what my health means, and I'm healing. And I think I found a piece of the puzzle here. I believe that I've created this moment throughout my life, feeling frozen in fear and in prison. And now I'm ready to break out. But how the fuck do you break out? I mean, I was just speaking to my mother. And my mother I don't want to say is the source of this. She gave me a better childhood than she had for herself. There's no denying that. And, you know, in a moment of wisdom that she channels once in a while, it's incredible because she was an alcoholic for 50 years of her life, or for almost 40 years of her life. She told me that when she quit smoking at 50, she just decided, boom, that was it, that she was going to quit. The demon of smoking was out of her life. I mean, she didn't go through Al-Anon, she didn't heal. She still has the attributes of an alcoholic, but it's just alcohol in the mix. And you have to research alcoholism, the disease, to know what I'm talking about, because it is a disease. But nonetheless, the point is that if she made her mind up and stopped drinking like overnight. So this victim story of being frozen in fear and powerless, which I've carried as a fucking burden through my entire life, it's got to go, and it's going to go. But what's the steps? Like, what are the 10 steps to successful releasing of the victim mentality? I mean, there's going to be some fucking blog on that. It's all going to be bullshit, because ultimately it comes down to us really deciding, me, deciding that enough is enough. I've been here, done this. I've risen to the mountaintop of Parkinson's disease Parkinson's disease, fuck. The label Parkinson's disease by such and such lab coat. No. I've risen to the top of fear. I've almost lost my life a couple times. I've put myself in those positions. I've kept that adrenaline running. I've made choices to keep myself feeling fearful for my entire life, including my relationship and my marriage. my friendships. I'm worthy. I am worthy of healing. I'm worthy of feeling good about myself, worthy of not feeling fearful, because there's nothing fucking fear. I live in Canada. I live in rural Canada. Nothing to fear but my own actions. If my own actions are producing that sense of fear and that adrenaline all the time, and that's what's setting my system off, it's time for me to change. And also be gentle on myself. Be gentle on myself that the change is going to happen as it needs to, and that not to beat myself up over choices that I'm making because they are habitual. Like teasing my wife relentlessly all the time, even when she's not. She's set a boundary. She's such a champion. We're going to get a chance to meet Farah Nazarelli. Give her a high five for being such a champion. She's an amazing human being. But that's as far as you go. You don't go any further. My wife, my possession. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Feeling good. Feeling empowered. I hope you are too. I hope this helps. Because certainly making this radical change at this pace is not something I would have considered a wise decision. However, as it is that I lead my life in this fashion, in a very extreme sort of fashion, it's very in line with my value system. Get her done. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to Dance with Disease. For more podcasts, links to books mentioned, or to book the theater production Shaken, Rattled, and Rolling, log on to dancewithdisease.com. My name is Dustin Anderson. Thank you for joining me.